Welcome back to Rock Plays Fallout 4. We're here in the castle. We have Ada around and our new friend whose name I forgot, who's not very kind to us, but we have to put a MSAT chip into Ada because she's been helpful. Yet other person doesn't seem very helpful, so
It's always fascinating watching you create.
this will give us access to the Mechanist lair, and we could finally bring him down. How are we doing over here? Not the worst. So where does that send us off? Access the Mechanist lair, which is by the Robco Sales and Service Center, East Boston. Okay, North Hagen. Alright, let's head over there then. I should really fix that up. Doesn't hurt to do things right, you know? Where is this thing? Yep, that's what I want. Okay, we got ourselves all fixed up. Ready for our fight. I mean, these have been some ridiculous fights, so going in there prepared isn't all that bad. And anyways, let's get out there. I don't know if we came here before, but this is where the whole Eddie Winter stuff was. There was a few of one of the tapes that we had to pick up for him. The entrance to this is not that far from here. So let's move in, see what we got. It's the Mechanist we're dealing with. I don't know if this is his residence where he lives, his headquarters. I wonder how she's doing. Can I check?
Hey.
I'd be happy to help if I can. These are for you.
Cool.
Heads up.
Yes, sir. Yes. How can I assist?
Self-destruct? What the hell? Disable personality? Damn. I wonder what that does. We're gonna leave it there for
Very
now.
well.
Weird. It's all out in the open.
Judging from all this dust, we could be the first to visit this place in quite a while.
Okay, an advanced lock.
Sweet.
Clever way to bypass that lock.
I see a trap. Two Protecton slots right here. Okay. Broken terminal here. Let's see if we could get any data. Any lore? Nope. Seems to be broken. Robotics, as you would expect. Okay, that goes outside. Some keys for this.
Use this.
I guess Ada's gonna take care of that. Right, because she has a chip. Alright, watch out. This is a vault. But not. Some rats over here.
Incoming robot detected. Opening security doors.
Whoa. Yeah, they look like enemies over there. Can't open this door. Some gun in a helmet. Fusion core right here.
All systems are a go, sir.
We're good here. A terminal. An Epsilon 6 security alert has been declared. System lockdown. Secure station. All personnel must pass through decontamination when entering or exiting the facility. Personnel must display a rank 22 at minimum. Okay. This is Robsco Industries. What is this? Epsilon 6 security alert. Yep. Database. Class 5 counter espionage procedure. The facility administrator has probable cause to suspect a breach of security by foreign intelligence operative, including but not limited to Chinese agents or sympathizers. The administrator shall activate the Class 5 counter espionage procedure. Okay. In the event of Class 5 alert, the facility will enter a minimal security lockdown. All staff are to report to their stations and await further instructions from security personnel. Anyone failing to report in a timely manner or found absent thereafter shall be considered suspect and may be shot on sight. I like how they jump to 100 immediately. Gamma 4 security alert. In the event of coordinated escape attempt or an hostile action by the test subjects, any Class 1 or Class 2 supervisor is authorized to declare a Gamma 4 security alert, which initiates a maximum security lockdown of the research wing, a minimal security lockdown elsewhere within the research wing. All security and defensive systems will be active, all local and remote terminal functions will be disabled, and all security doors in the cell block areas will be sealed. The facility administrator is advised to treat this alert as a field test opportunity and to deploy all available experimental robots to secure the research wing. Casualties among the test subjects are to be expected. A complete purge is authorized at the administrator's discretion. Security teams are to perform the methodical sweep of the research wing before issuing an all clear. Damn. Yeah, these are all protocols, I'm sure, of things that these guys could do in their vault. Although this is Robco, which should be the guy from Vegas, right? In the event of the fault in the code conditioning protocol, resulting in a mass uprising of a robot janitorial staff, right? You could declare an Epsilon 6. Shelter in place. External review. Facility staffs are advised to arm themselves. Right. You get the idea. Alright. Elevator over here. I could surely open this expert door. Alright. What are you doing? Does that not do anything?
Oh, the scourge of the Commonwealth has used my own technology against me. You may have gained access to my sanctum, but you'll need better skills than that to defeat me.
I thought you were gonna attack me.
Let me have this one. Destruction is at hand. I suggest you stop doing that before you hurt someone.
What are you talking about? I did what must be done. We're here to get them, right?
Scan this.
Yeah, we need something a little better for that. Holy crap!
Engaging hostile terrain.
Where's Ada? She down? Here we go, Ada. Oh! Yeah, I killed them, but... Oh shit. Okay. So yeah, they're coming in hot. Well, we're good. I wish I knew which ones I already got, that way not to get them, but the cool ones I definitely want. Alright, we're all good here. Okay, so a couple stim packs to the left. And then we got a terminal. Not fluid. 2 for wares, 1 for caves. Oh, could it be Texas? Yes. Turret control, yeah, let's turn all that off. The other one's the protectons probably. Let's leave those off. Alright. A robot workshop over here. Manuka Cola. I'll take this thing. Oh, I thought it did something. This is Chief Engineer's monitor. Maintenance issue. That one. After dome implantation, the brain on the above subject started exhibiting physical changes. The subject's dura turned some kind of mottled brown color and started to break down after only 12 hours in the solution. Turns out the biogel was tainted with sulfuric acid runoff from the dome polishing compound, and reaction was occurring when they met. Unfortunately, this subject is a total loss. We'll have to just write it off as bad luck and stitch the polishing compounds immediately. We're continuing to have issues maintaining cohesion between the neural interface and the spinal column nerve endings. The nerves reject the connections faster than we could rebind them. I know we're hoping to keep the spinal columns intact from the robo brains, but it's absolutely not going to happen. I suggest we revert back to the original plan, the good old brain in a jar prototype. It will reduce the amount of life support subsystems significantly, as well as cut production time almost by a third. I'll submit my findings to the brass in Washington tomorrow. Some real scientific nordery over here. We got the first batch of robo brains back from testing, and they're a mess. Cracked domes, thrown threads, overload fusion piles, fried circuits, the list goes on and on. The particular issue is troubling though. According to field users, some of the robo brains are misinterpreting commands. The onboard brain seems to almost overthink these instructions and decide to rewrite them for efficiency purposes. Most of the time this results in property damage or even a few civilian fatalities. I've gone over every square inch of the faulty units and I can't find a thing wrong with them. I'm going to have to send this issue over to research and see what they can shake out. At least our department is in the clear on this one. That last one was about singularity, maybe. One of the robobrains rolled off the line with a faulty voice module. When it speaks, it's speaking in reverse. This troubled me, so I had them shut down the line for almost 8 hours while I checked the software for issues, and then gave the audio output assembler a thorough diagnostic and didn't find any issues, so I gave the all clear to resume assembly and marked it down as a glitch. I have no idea what would cause such a ridiculous issue, if you ask me. I think one of the guys upstairs thought it would be funny. Could be that. Could be something else. That was the chief engineer. A lot of words over there. Anyways, let's keep going. I don't know.
It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir.
Thanks, Ada. We might be on some hot shit over here. But yeah, these guys seem to be all over this place, so let's keep a lookout. The scene tells a story, man. There's a laser turret over there. I can long snipe it. Okay. Doors opening. Ooh, that guy doesn't look friendly. Watch out. Damn, he's freaking jack as all hell. know if I checked the other guy, but
We take as much as we can carry.
okay, good. We needed that. Doesn't seem like we left anything behind. Let's keep going. Bunch of explosives, armor bench, drugs. Not much else. What is this? Just to open the door, I guess. Huh. Right. Yeah, Ada, run in there, why won't you? Okay, we're on the other side now. Flip lighter, sure. Gonna need Ada now. I'm sure she'll come. She's very smart. But where is all the loot?
Scan this.
Traveling with you is proving to be quite uplifting.
Good.
This.
Forklift.
Over here.
I feel like we're relying too much on Ada's MSAT. I feel like I can almost foresee her getting turned on us because of that MSAT thing. Hopefully not, but I know we're getting closer to the Mechanist, I'm assuming.
The Commonwealth is right to fear people like you.
Oh, this is cute. Bunch of lads playing ping pong, drinking some cold ones. You hear something?
Weapons, sir. Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
Perfect time to do this. Ooh, fusion core. Yeah, I'll take that. What is this? Robo workbench? These look hazardous. Getting rats like crazy over here. Anything worth it though? Could this be worth it? There's a Stimpack over there. I feel like that's already worth it. But we have more writing from Power Substation A. A Brandon McDaniel. Block 77. I've been down here for almost 4 months now. I've already gotten bored. I thought it would have been exciting to sign up and work for a robotics program, but when I finally got my departmental assignment, I almost quit. Power Substation A. Are you kidding me? 4 years of electrical engineering school and they have me babysit a bunch of generators? I can strip a Mr. Handy or Protect down to its base parts in under 2 hours, and they stick me here. What a goddamn waste of time. Cunning plan. After talking to Sharpley during the smoke break, I thought of a way of turning my isolation into an advantage. I got a buddy in the civilian service who works for a vending company, and he reckons that I can make a few bucks if I stick one of his cigarette machines down here. It would save everyone a trip all the way to the surface if they're out of smokes, and give me an excuse to say hi to any of the ladies that happen to wander in to purchase some. I'll tell you, Sharpley's a goddamn genius. I might even comp him a few free packs for his help. Substation B, I took all the trouble to sneak that machine into the substation just to have Banks over at Substation B start complaining about the smoke. At first, I thought he was just jealous of all the ladies have been hanging around my new cigarette machine during their smoke break. Then he showed all his cards when he told me he's going to lodge a formal complaint with Delano. If I don't make him happy, he doesn't care about the smoke. Sneaky little thief just wants a cut of the cigarette sales. I might have to pay him off to keep the brass off my back. Official approval. Finally got official approval to keep the cigarette machine in the substation. I'm pretty sure the free cartons that have found their way onto the general's desk may have had something to do with it. Now Banks can't do a damn thing about it, and he isn't getting a single penny. Looks like this electrical engineer just came out on the top for once. Yeah, good for him. Take that. Nice. We need those 45s for our spray and pray. Yeah, let's get out of here. Is it this way? Yep, that must be the place. Anybody else? You scared me, Ada, that you weren't up. Here we are.
Worth all that effort.
Yeah. Ammo. Epsilon 6 security alert has been declared. What is this? Assignments aborted. Repairs ongoing. Loading dock ongoing. Disposal complete. Repair orders. Protectron. Sign none. Delano Daniels. This is from Robco, I'm sure. I didn't see that. Let's see. September production orders approved by T. Harkin. 500 feet of copper wire, 100 of 60 by 120 steel sheets. Just everything to make some robots. And that was pre-bomb.
You may be getting closer, but I will not falter.
¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo? That's over here. Wouldn't think we'd go into a shootout just around this moment, huh?
Open this.
Thank you, Ada. Ever so kind. You open this one too. The research wing, guys. Ooh, a bowler hat for well, all of these hats we can bring for Codsworth. What do I want to do, a door or I think I want to do a door. Beautiful.
Nice.
Oh, we hit the mother load, guys. Yes. What are these? 10 millimeters. Yeah, a bunch of 10 millimeters. Red X down here. Bats, knives, jet. Those, and those. I will take them all. Thank you very much, sirs. That's some gold. Love it. That. 4 fusion cores. Definitely will take those. Damn, we're up to 64, guys. Military ammo bag, definitely. Submachine gun. I was thinking of when that would happen.
Looking to lighten your load?
It's exactly what I want. You just get me. Do that for now. Well, it's a cool little... Nice. Missiles. Fun. Fusion cells. That. Thank you. Let's go. Great first turn, man. I read that, right? Ooh. Forfeit. It's a password. this first? For that? Oh yeah, this is new, right? Holding Block A watch station. Personal log entry. J.C. Broderick, U.S. Army MP Division. They're offloading. God damn it. They're offloading another set of subjects to us today. I don't know what these men and women did to deserve being sent here, but since they were transferred from civilian penitentiaries, I can only assume they're the worst society has to offer. I don't think these people have any idea what's about to happen to them. One thing's for sure, these prisoners would have been better off serving their time elsewhere. I'm starting to hear rumors around the block that I don't like. Esteban told me that he overheard two of the eggheads saying that the prisoners are having the brains cut out of their heads or something like that. I know that the brass is running experiments on these inmates and that they were pretty intense, but I didn't know that they were literally cutting them open. I'm not sure how I feel about that. After all, I joined the military because I wanted to serve my country and protect my fellow Americans. I guess I'll keep it to myself for now. Sheesh, that was the second one. The rumors floating around the block are getting worse. One of our informants said that the prisoners are talking about rioting. If the things that they are saying are true, the inmates are getting dissected and the parts used for robots. I almost can't say I blame them. Esteban said I should go right to Gamma 4 status, but I don't want to push the panic button unless I absolutely have to. I've decided to take this all the way to the top. Meet General Rawlings. Criminals or not, these experiments are wrong and they need to be stopped before it's too late. Broderick got reassigned out of the facility today. I think they gave him scrubbing toilets at some backwater listening post in Anchorage now. They put me in charge of the cell block and I initiated Gamma 4 status. After 2 days, the threat of rioting has ended and everything is back to normal. The brass gave me the go-ahead to start sending people to the medical section and everything is proceeding as planned. If we have any hope of beating the enemy at their own game, we need to get these robots online. Who cares what happens to a few lousy inmates? I told Broderick he needed to fall in line, but he wouldn't listen. Of all people, I would expect him to understand that the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Craziness. You gotta love the lore. Alright. Okay. What are these things? This is where the holding blocks were. We could open these. Some of them turn to ghouls. I don't really see anything in there of value. I mean, what would they have? This one had a baseball. This one is open. Yeah, they look like ghouls, just not any live ones. Let's take the stairs. There's a mess of robots parts up here. Not much else. Okay, another terminal. Holding block A, medical observation, subject A22, age 34, gender male, convicted of serial killings in the DC area, not to be visited alone. Okay. A22 shows higher brain function but weak constitution. We've been giving him a high protein diet and started sessions of electrotherapy to treat his muscles. It shouldn't be long until his brain survival rate from the procedure is no longer at risk. A53, convicted for arson, female 48, burned down a courthouse leaving 3 dead, only approach when sedated. History of dementia, brain health is likely to decline or skew data, recommended termination. 57, 22 female, convicted for murder of a waitress, prone to sudden outbursts of violence, recommended subject be restrained at all times and sedated, highly emotional, currently on a cocktail of antidepressants and anti-anxiety. Dr. Astleford starting psychiatric sessions to further see if she's a good candidate. A72, 32 male, convicted for second-degree murder while under the influence of alcohol, displays high intelligence, knowledge of tactics, slight signs of PTSD. Dr. Axelford to evaluate for treatment. A88, 33 female, ex-military, convicted of second-grade degree manslaughter, assaults resulting in hospitalization and later death of the victim. Highly intelligent and proved to be mentally sound. Approved for candidacy. A72's brain's the one that we don't want to fight, I guess. We could drop down there. Is that something we should do? Holding block B? Might as well. It's just the front. Alright, let's open the door. See what's behind it. Research labs. Not much else.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
Right, you are about that one. Decontamination, probably. Brain instruction, RoboBrain R&D. Ooh, a lot of drugs here. Let's take all of these. IV bag, Red X, some X-rays, stim pack. All right. Brain instruction over here.
Anise Ciroletti, Chief Scientist. This is the third time I've had to request more security. As thorough as our assembly procedures may be, there's a human factor to be considered. These are criminal and unstable minds. It can't be a scientist's job to ensure each test subject is properly sedated. I was promised military assistance and security, but we need more. I won't allow my crew to be endangered. As fascinating as it may be to integrate the human mind with robotics, sometimes I wish I never signed on to this project.
Interesting. Yeah, definitely needs a little bit of elbow grease if you're gonna try to take care of crazy people. But yeah, shit happens. Shady shit is done. I don't know if this was the one, but we got here. Brain extraction, workstation 2. Once again, thanks to equipment failures, we're getting pretty backed up in this department. Brain extractors were never made to operate at this capacity. I think they're being running around the clock for the last few weeks. We usually end up with a popped blade from slicing through a particularly tough skull, or the hydraulics in the pulling arm seize up when the spinal cord isn't fully severed at the brain is pulled too early. I hope that Ciroletti doesn't yell at us again. This really isn't our faults. We all had a pretty good laugh around the extraction department today. Ansel tried mixing some fresh biogel with a little bit of grenadine and vodka and dared us all to drink it down. It turned out to be pretty good, kind of thick and sweet with just the right amount of kick. We came up with a little game to try to name the drink. A whole bunch of stupid ones came up, of course, but we finally settled on the Extractor Sunrise. Too bad we can't share with other departments, but the biogel costs like $1,000 a pint. And I don't think Sarah Letty would appreciate us drinking down some of her budget. Biogel sounds crazy. Today was Halstey's birthday, so we made him a brain-shaped cake. Well, sort of. We actually just took one of the extracted brains and covered it with frosting. Of course, we didn't tell Halstey that. The look on his face when he bit down on the slice we gave him was pretty hilarious. It was a waste of decent subject brain, but the prank was totally worth it. Jesus, we really have some good times down here. I sincerely hope that they don't reassign anyone away from the department. We're working well together and our efficiency rating can't get much higher because you guys are fucking around. But Womack over in sanitation made an offhand comment that his job having to grab what's left of our test subjects and dispose of them in the furnace felt wrong. Then, not a day later, I was sharing lunch with some of the personnel from the assembly division, and they asked me if pulling the brains from our test subjects' heads ever bothered me. I told them that it didn't. I'm not sure why some of the people on this project have been having problems with what we're doing. Maybe they should look for work somewhere else. Well, yeah, right. You guys don't care. Jeez. This is where the magic happened. Alright, well, let's get out of here. We went over here. That's the entrance. Woo. Ooh, that's not good. All right, let's repair Ada one more time. Am I wasting these on Ada? Are they just free? Does anybody know? Cool, cool, cool. I think we could use Robo Brain now. Are these incinerators? Yep. That's what this said. All the brains. We got the password from one of the people right there. Let's open this up. Wonder if this gives us anything. Decommissioned. Batch 4 worked. Okay. Alright. Okay, we have another door into which Ada can let us in. could be where we meet Mr. Mechanist.
Halt, miscreant! You may have infiltrated my sanctum and destroyed my robots, but your reign of terror ends here!
Where? How do I talk to him?
Wait, my reign of terror?
The Commonwealth has suffered more than its fair share of injustices because of you. Now you'll face the full might of the Mechanist. My robots will end your tyranny once and for all. Start some backup.
Jesus.
Expendable. You know, initiate self-destruct. Code 001. Of course, I don't mean you, Sparks. Impressive, but I think you failed to grasp the full reality of your situation. Look around you. This entire facility is at my command. For every robot you destroy, 10 more will come. Struggle all you want. There is nothing you can do to stop me. Nothing.
Warning. Power generation capacity exceeded. Now drawing reserve power.
Sparks. I'll deal with you myself. Calm my robots. Destroy him. Clear off the fuel tanks. Prepare to drop on my mark.
Reserve power at 82%.
Something off.
Reserve power at 58%.
Break the electromagnets, and there. Sparks, bring them in! Activate the Tesla coil.
Reserve power at 34%.
Come on, man.
Warning. Critical power failure is imminent.
Damn, Sparks. Throw everything in there! Everything! Bring the coils back around!
Down to the last of them.
One Sparks is dead.
What is this?
what should have been a guaranteed attempt to stop you. Besides, do you truly think I'd leave the safety of my command center?
How can either of us know who's sincere without looking each other in the eye? You can't afford to take that risk.
You're right. The truth must be known. Sparks, with me!
Okay. Dumbass, I should just kill his ass right now, huh? I can.
Let us discuss this amicably.
Right.
Who are you? Don't you think it's time you ditched that mask?
You're right. It's time I faced the true enemy of the Commonwealth.
There. Now we both know who we're dealing with.
Hey, I'm not the enemy. I'm the one trying to protect the Commonwealth against your robots.
They have taken innocent lives. My friends, they were simple traitors, all dead at the hands of your robots.
That can't be right. Explain yourself.
What?
They're misinterpreting orders. Your own robo-brain said as much. They're saving people by killing them.
Saving by killing.
She knew that.
It's the logic. It's there. I can see it now. I was hoping it was the robo-brains, an issue with their memory wipes. But you're right. Their primary directive was flawed.
I would say so.
Now you know the truth. Your robots are dangerous. They had to be stopped.
The hero unknowingly became the villain. I wanted to help the Commonwealth.
There's a saying for that, I think.
And robots are all I know. I found this place and figured I could finally do my part. I accept full responsibility. I can't take back what I've done, or even atone for it. But this doesn't have to end in violence.
Tell me, why the mask? What's with the Mechanist?
I'm not good with people. The Mechanist gave me a way to put myself out there without really being out there at all. But you're kind of keeping me in suspense here. I can turn this around. I just need a chance.
So what options do we have? Your plan backfired. Stand down. This only ends with violence.
Your plan backfired. If you're telling the truth, this was one costly accident.
It is the truth. I only ever wanted to make the Commonwealth a safer place.
Should we believe
I grew
her?
up on a settlement. I've seen how good people struggle against raiders and super mutants. I'd never want to be counted among them. Here, take this. It's the password to the mainframe. You can use it to shut down the security protocols. I'd rather this place be in your hands now.
Up here? Cancel security alert. Who's that? Isabel Cruz? I guess that's her name.
Look alive.
Let's talk to
Your
Ada.
relief. I trust the outcome was what you wanted.
The Commonwealth is safe. It doesn't have to fear the Mechanist any longer.
A successful mission, then. Did she reveal her motives and reasoning?
She was fooled by her own logic. She really thought she was saving people.
A biological wild card. The unknowns are vast. She had to know the risk she was taking by creating them. Many good people endured suffering and death because of the Mechanist. It's a shame a mind as brilliant as hers allowed such atrocities to be committed.
Was it a mistake to spare her?
She's an idiot. She's lucky to be alive.
I'm uncertain if my logic protocols could override my personality subroutines had the decision been in my hands. Still, I now know that the death of my friends has brought about a safer Commonwealth. Had the Mechanist's robots remained unchecked, I'm certain that damage would have been extensive, halting, if not reversing, any progress that has been made here. With this knowledge, I am finally registering feelings of satisfaction and accomplishment. And I have you to thank for it.
All right.
Hey, just one more thing, if you have a minute.
Speak. I'm listening.
Great. Here goes. Isabel. That's my name. Isabel Cruz. I just wanted to say I'm really happy, thankful that you've let me stick around here. And in order to show you that I'm done with the past, I want you to have this as a sort of promise, I guess. It's the Mechanist suit I made.
What the hell I want that for? Mechanist armor reduces damage from robots by 15%.
You really don't want it anymore?
No. It's part of a past I don't want to dwell on. It's time I move on. There's one more thing. A much bigger thing. There are still robots out there. Lots of them. My communications are down, and I can't call them back. But I can tell you where they are, if you're interested.
Trade? Seriously? No way? Sure.
Seriously? How many robots are out there?
Quite a few. There's a lot of ground to cover on the Commonwealth, so there's kind of a whole bunch out there.
Actually, I'd like to trade a few things.
Oh, okay. Maybe later then, right? Here's what I have.
What the hell? What, do I buy this from her? 25% faster fire rate.
Isabel, are you tracking any more of your rogue bots?
Tracking? Yes. I can check them.
Yes, please.
I'm not picking up a signal from any of my bots right now, but that doesn't necessarily mean you found them all.
Okay, maybe so we could come back and check that we killed all of her robots? I guess. I don't know. That kind of turned out weird. But I mean, sure, we'll keep her alive. We'll see what she can do for us in the long run. I usually kill off bat, and it's gotten me into a lot of trouble, so, you know, I definitely want to slow it down. As, you know.
Drop some of those things you carry.
Drawing of the Mechanist. We'll take it. Mechanist log, Isabel Cruz's log. Testing, let's hope this entry sticks. I finally got one of the terminals up and running now, so I hope I have some luck with the rest of this facility. This place is incredible, an entire wing devoted to RoboBrain's research and development. I've never seen any robots quite like this except in a few of the comics I've read, and the brains. They're still preserved after all this time. I can't wait to start delving into the schematics to assemble one myself. The potential for the RoboBrain seems limitless. I've managed to update a few of them to handle some of the menial tasks around here. I may have this facility fully functional for my own purposes faster than I thought. I have a new mission, the safety of the Commonwealth. I think I can program the robots here to safely police the surrounding area, possibly up to 15-mile radius. I was laying in the bed staring at the posters I found, and it occurred to me, I could really make a difference here. I'm going to start constructing the Mechanist suit and the drawings that I found. The Mechanist suits turned out even better than I hoped. The sparks gave a very approving beep, and I even added a voice augmentation to it. It's strange how it makes me feel so confident when I put it on. It's like being a different person. Well. Yeah, I don't know if leaving her alive was the right way to go. I mean, at the end there, she wasn't really giving us much trouble. Especially because of earlier, she was giving us all the trouble. And I'm thinking that all of the robots that are still out there are still fucking crazy strong, you know?
Look alive.
Sure, go ahead and take a look.
But hey man, that was the Automatron DLC. Very short, but definitely added a lot of cool fun toys into the world, you know? So, you know, I'm definitely chilling, you know, I'm happy with it. It's cool to see. But yeah man, that's pretty much it for the mission. Let me check if we have everything situated. Seems like it. But of course we got plenty of things left to do out there. We got 3 levels up. We got a lot of missions right here. Apparently we could track down some robots and kill them as well. But I appreciate you guys logging in, clicking on the video, watching. Remember, if you guys liked the video, hit the like button. Consider subscribing so you can check out all my other stuff. Like always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.